Good morning, everybody. So happy to see you all after 3 months. I'm a little confused because I was all over and now back home with my spiritual community. Now I have to adjust again to this country. So after I come home last night, I was thinking about emotions. Because I go through lots of emotions while I was traveling around the world. And then after I finishing all my work, I return home and jet lag, missing people I'm comfortable with, my family, my mother, my sister, my father, all those people, because I was so close to them last few months. So anyway, I was thinking, I cannot sleep at night, last night. I was thinking, life is very interesting experience. Life is full of emotions. I think we all go through those emotions. I was thinking, I'm doing well with my emotions. But I realize I'm not, being honest. But I'm not perfect, but the good thing, I can see them clearly. So I had the sleepless night because of the jet lag. I feel my hunger is a different time. I wake up middle of night, like at 2:30, I had the big meal. There's lunch time in Sri Lanka. It's very interesting. So, when we have emotions go to categories. Some emotions we really like. We feel comfortable with them. Some emotions, we don't like them, not comfortable with them. So when you have emotions, how do you feel with your emotions? What do you experience with your emotions? Before I tell my story.
It depends on the emotion.
Huh?
It depends on the emotion.
It depends on the emotion. Think about what kind of emotions you have. What are the emotions you experience? Joy, sadness. When you have a joy, how do you handle with that? Good? Okay, you are cling to it and you want to keep it. When you are sad, you try to push it away. So that's what we do every single day. So this is very interesting. When we are around full of people, lots of people around us, we are killing our time with them, being busy. We don't have time to see them. One thing is we are distracted. Sometimes we think, our family time, our good friends, which is wonderful. But when you are walk away from those comforts, then you are by yourself, then you can see those distracting emotions, difficult emotions, good emotions, bad emotion, we put in those categories, then you can see them. Sometimes people don't like to see them. When you have lots of emotions, people don't know how to handle with them, what they are going to do with them. What do you do? Huh? Okay, run. Run to where? Try to go away. But when you say run to go somewhere else, but we don't know we are running the same place, that means we are not going anywhere. So I think I did it the same thing. We all do the same thing. We like them, we don't like them. Then life is so challenging, so difficult. So usually my nature, especially when I go to Sri Lanka, I had lots of sad emotions. because I have something to compare. Being in the United States, comfortable life, everything is easy. Then I go to difficult environment. People don't have enough. People don't have food. People don't have water. I'm going always for the projects. Sometimes it's really challenging and overwhelming, those emotions. Last month we donated water filter purification system to a school. 600 children in that school, they don't have water to drink. So then we put the system for the whole school. Then we opened that system to the children. Then I was returning home with other monks and the people who supported me. When I'm on the way driving home, so I saw maybe 10 years old girl, 110 degrees outside, very hot, dry. This little girl having a little plastic bag, some fruits. She's running back and forth to the cars, passing by. She's waving her hands. And so you can see my emotion right away. Driver is kind of passing. It's normal to them. They have seen it every single day. What I did, I said, stop. Because of my emotions, I couldn't handle it. Then we reversed the van. Then that little girl walked into the van and said, Hamudro, that means Bhante, please buy some fruit from me. Please. I can show you the pictures. Somebody took the pictures inside the van. I said, why you are selling fruits here? I don't have money to go to school. I don't have enough money to live my life with my family. That's why I am selling these fruits. Then I can see the woman sitting far away. Then I get out from the van. Now whole people get out from the van. Now those, the family members came together. Then I saw 2 children, 1 mother, and selling fruits. Then I asked that little girl, why you didn't go to school? I don't have food. I don't have enough money to go to school to get things. Now think about that kind of situation. I'm spoiled being here in this country. I cannot handle that heat. Even like a 5 minute outside of the vehicle, I cannot handle it. Then that moment I was thinking, this mother and 3 children, they are crying and sad in that heat, try to sell these fruits. For other monks, other Sri Lankan people, I can see they are kind of okay with that. Then I was thinking something wrong with these people. They don't feel for them. Then one of my brother monk, first thing he did, he grabbed my bag. I am carrying a bag. And they knew, because they have to take the bag away, otherwise I will give them money. That means because my emotion takes over, then I put the hand into my bag, I just give money. They knew problem doesn't solve. So anyway, other young monk grabbed my bag, then he gave me some money, then he know how to control it. So then I had the long talk there, then I asked, where do you live? What is the situation with your family? Then said, father has a kidney disease. Now he is in the hospital taking the treatments. Then I found that mother also pregnant. Now it's very difficult for me to walk away from them. Then the monk said, it's okay, you cannot save whole world. And so you have to understand this. Then I took every information from them. Now I am planning to build a house for them. So I know it is a good cause. But that after I come home, still I feel heaviness in my heart. Then I'm always thinking how that family handling their lives. I know it's a sad story. Then I realize, looking at my emotions, I have to balance them. Same time, I have to do something for them. Otherwise, balancing my emotions, walk away from them, that's life, they can handle it. That's not right. Then I took the job. Now I am planning to build them a house and give them some kind of comfort. So then I realize my emotions are difficult, challenging. Same time, if I can understand my emotions, I can balance them, I can live peacefully, and same time, I can do something for the world. Then every corner when I travel, always I see something, people need help. Then I realize, end of the day, if I don't handle my emotions mindfully, I am the one going to get into the trouble. So then I realize how I am going to do it. I have to balance them. Same time, I have to do something for the world. So then what happened? After handling all those things, so now I am kind of packing and getting ready to leave the country. Then my mother came. You know mother. Right? Mothers are mothers anywhere in the world, right? Now she started crying. I don't know. I never seen she's crying that much. Now she's almost 75. Last 40 years, I was away from my mother. First 10 years I was with her, and then after that I'm away. But I saw when she was younger age, she handled them really well, I was thinking. When I'm walking away, when I travel, when I go to Sri Lanka, she's kind of okay. Now I can see she's 75 now. Now I can see usually even a mother in Sri Lanka, if she's a woman, they never touch a monk. So my mother can remember, she never gave me a hug. Why? Is the culture, there's so much respect for the monks. But this time, very interesting. My mother came to me and she always touched me like a baby, rubbing me. And then she gave me a hug. Then that moment I felt, I'm not used to this. Now here I'm hugging everybody. It's become very normal thing for me. Now first time my mother hugged me, I felt something uncomfortable. Can you believe it? I felt uncomfortable even I'm hugging everybody here. Why? Emotionally, I know I'm conditioned. My mother never hugged me. Then I realized now she's hugging me. Now she's not letting me to go. Then I felt more uncomfortable. But again, being kind, being nice, observing myself, I handle it really well. Now she's crying and crying and crying and crying. Then I experience, now she's aging. Now maybe it's very difficult for her to let go her emotions about the child, about me. So then other monks said, are you sad to leave? Then I said, I don't know. I don't know. So then anyway, that moment I handled really well. In front of my mother, my emotions. I smiled and I laughed and made the jokes and I did everything. But last night, after I come home, I felt I didn't handle my emotion really well. What I did in front of my mother, I realized I suppressed them. I suppressed them. Same time I expressed them too right there. I act everything is okay, laugh and smile and joke and, make everybody comfortable. But I suppress them and also I express them. So then last night when I'm awake and without sleeping, sitting there, I was thinking, I have to be more closely observe my emotions. To the world, to myself and connection with other people. Otherwise, when I'm getting older and older and older, when I'm aging, it will be difficult. Now I have a full-time job to work on. I think all of us. So therefore, I'm asking, when you are meditating, it is very important, closely observe your emotions, feeling, thoughts, whatever. You have to observe them. If you really want to know where you are, how you are acting them, you cannot handle it around people. It doesn't work. What I am suggesting, once in a while, go and sit by yourself. That's a good place to see. Right after being busy and being in public and being in the television and everybody has so much attention to me, I didn't see it at all. Right after I come to Crystal Lake last night, I'm just by myself in my house. Wow. It's like a volcano. Everything is coming out. I think I'm a human being. You all are human beings. Good thing about. Thanks the Buddha. Thanks the practice. I experienced, I saw them, I manage them. If you cannot manage them, I know what will happen to people. I realize people have to go to the doctor. Maybe you have to take some medication for that to handle them. Don't go that direction. So having this beautiful place, having this practice, I think you all can manage them with mindfulness practice. So I'm so grateful to my practice. Even I saw my challenging, difficult, suppressed emotions, I experience, I can manage them. I can handle them with my practice. Any question about emotions, how you handle?
Yeah. I guess my challenge to you would be to ask, to me you're separating emotion from your ego. And I think that what I would challenge you as a question is, when you're looking at a starving child or unhappy people, are you really more happy for yourself? Are you thinking about what you think you should be able to accomplish? Because I think that if you get too far in your own head and you start thinking about yourself as driving this magical car that you're in, I think that's gonna create more obstacles for you.
Yeah. So this is how I handle it. Okay. Now this is my observation and my practice. I realize first I feel for them. I can see their pain and suffering, whatever going through. Then I make a plan how I am going to help. So then I call is turn into compassion. True compassion is how I am going to help you without hurting to myself. Okay, that's the place I am standing now. So first I feel their pain and challenges and difficulties. Then I make a plan to help them. But that plan, I am not helping to make me happy. I am helping them to make them happy. But I don't want to hurt myself. The right after the earthquake in South America, and so Saturday morning somebody came. At that time we were in the basement. Somebody came and crying and sad and unhappy. Oh, Bhante, I cannot believe. What happened. So many people died. And so I said, I understand. I was managing myself. And now she's sitting and crying and crying and crying. Then I said, okay, yeah, just calm down. Let's handle it. Then end of the meditation, I said, I can give you some work. After this program, we are doing some charity work to help and support those people. Can you come and help? Then right away this person said, I am very sorry, I don't have time for that. Then I said, stop crying then. I know maybe it's hurting to her. Then I said it. I said, stop crying then. So then I realized she was sad. She was sad. Now, being sad and emotional doesn't help her or them. So first thing I'm suggesting, first you understand your side. Then you can act upon how. Ask that question. So my true intention to help them, not to hurt myself. Then I don't want any fame or any recognition or something. I just care about these people. If they are grateful, I am happy. If they are not grateful, still I am happy. Because I did my job. That's how I handle with those situations now. Anything else? Yeah, okay.
I'm a therapist, so in terms of psychology, it's a good reminder today that we're not robots.
Right.
So we're emotional beings, think and feel and have bodies, and then are mysterious.
Yeah.
It's mysterious, and we're not going to know everything.
Right, exactly.
So in terms of what I get to share moments with people in is emotions tell us important things, and what is it? And if we don't feel them, we don't get a chance to ponder, figure out what is the important things telling us. I need to leave this relationship, I need to work out, or whatever it is.
Right.
But the idea of trying not to be emotional. It's okay to
Right, exactly. It's a good comment. Yeah.
I was going to say that the phrase that one of the monks had said, you can't save the world, that's always bothering me because I get that from friends, but what's always bothering me is, well, the world isn't in front of me, this situation is. And it's right in front of my eyes, and so I can't ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't save the world, but I can't ignore it.
Right, the situation, one at the
I
time.
think that more of us have to walk through the world and just say, I might not be able to affect the whole world, but I can affect
That person, situation.
singular situation.
Yeah, exactly. I totally agree. You cannot. You cannot save the whole world, but this one you can.
Right.
Yeah, try your best. Yeah.
Yes. When you saw that lady and she was in need and it made you emotional and made you sad, which is a negative emotion,
Mm-hmm.
it caused you to suffer.
Mm-hmm.
It hurt you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But wouldn't you say that emotion changed your behavior? In other words, it caused you to want to help.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I really like, yeah,
an emotion which is hurting you is good.
the good opportunity. And so that's why I said our practice is very powerful in that situation. First, I feel it, not really hurt me, I really feel that sadness. So good thing about the practice, I turn those emotions to the quality level. The quality. The emotion is weak, very, kind of suppressed and the bottom of our emotional level. But when I'm aware about my emotion, is turned into the different level. I turn it to a different level and looking at me and looking at them, then I did something too. And also, I realize my emotions also help other people to feel something good. Because my attitude, and so then now everybody is talking in the van. Everybody is talking, whole 3 hours, everybody is talking about this thing. If you never get out from the van, we don't even care. They said, if you never ask us to stop the van and get out from the van, even we don't care. Then I realized even one person aware about his or her emotion, it will change the world. That means you are the one. Yeah.
I'm going to try not to get actually emotional. But I'm a disabled veteran and I suffer from PTSD. And last year I suffered a really great trauma where I lost my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of times when subjects like that, I kind of lose my grasp on my emotions.
Mm-hmm.
And, with my PTSD and everything, all the times when I've had outbursts and stuff, it's because I'm not paying attention
Mm-hmm.
to my mind. I'm not paying attention to emotions.
Right.
And what happened last year, it's even harder now. I have no control. There's some times where I'm completely oblivious to my emotions, and I'm crying for no reason, and I'm just trying to work. I don't even know why I'm crying, And I've gone through a lot of therapy with the VA and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
None of it seems to work because of what happens. The number one response I get is, "Wow, I've got no frame of reference with that. I can't even imagine that happening to me. Wow, I don't even know how to help you." That's usually the response I get from people.
Mm-hmm.
So, since I've been coming for meditation, coming to the temple, this has been the best therapy I've ever gotten.
Right.
And I thank you for that.
Oh, so happy.
Sometimes, talks like this, and things like that, it's not so much how much you can get to something materialistically. It's also how you can help people mentally.
Right. So I can make one suggestion for everybody. We are not perfect human beings. Still we are going up and down with our emotions. Until you settle it down, it takes time. So this is only request I have. Find some good people around you. Find some good people around you. So in Buddhist teaching, we call the noble friends. So this is your noble community. Live with them, sit with them. Then they are, Sangha. Sangha, right? That's a word. Sangha is a community. That community support, as you said, this is the place for refuge. So it is supporting you. The one day you can handle by yourself. Until then, stay with that community. Okay? So I hope everybody learned something today. And if you have more questions, maybe after meditation, you can come and talk to me. Now we have very special things to do. There's a little Buddha there waiting for get some blessings. Yes. Please come forward. Little angel. Kesadi. Kesadi, right? Kesadi? Kesadi. Kesadi. Ooh. Okay, we are going to sit down. You can sit down. Okay, we are going to do some blessing for this beautiful little Buddha, this little baby, and Kesadi. And please send your loving thoughts towards her. Okay. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato samma sambuddhassa. Tanhang karo mahaviro me Mahayaso saranang karo lokahito dipang karo jutinda kondanyo janapa mokko mangalo purisasa sumano sumano diro revato rativaddhan sobito guna sampanno anomadassi januttamo padumo Pajjoto narado arasarati Taro sattasaro sumedo agga pungalo sujato sabba Gopiya dassi narasabo atta dassi karuniko dhamma dassi Siddhatto asamo loke tisso arada sangvar Pusso arada sambuddho vipassica anupamo siki Hito santa vessabu sukadayako kakusando sattvaho kon Gamano rananjaho kassapo siri sampanno Gotamo sakya pungavo te sansacchena silena Balena ca te pitang anurakkantu aro Nasukena chati bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba buddhanu Sada santi bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te bhavatu mangalang rakkantu sabba devat sabba sanghanubhavena sada santi bhavantu te. She did well. So did I bless her before she born into the world? Oh yeah. She is the blessed baby. You remember me?